Hi, Matt Cullen here. I want to explain to you exactly what to expect if you do book a telephone call or a face-to-face consultation today. Because really, the way that we work is a bit different than what you might expect or you might have experienced elsewhere. Firstly, if you book a telephone consultation, what that means is that you will speak to a consultant, somebody who practices hypnotherapy and somebody who does coaching sessions. And they will spend the first part of the call talking to you, asking you some very specific questions to understand what it is that you're stuck with at the moment and what you'd like help with. Now, these questions, they're not particularly emotional. They won't be digging really deeply into the root of the problem or anything like that. So don't worry, you can have this call, you can nip into a meeting room at work, or you can do it outside, you can do it on your lunch break, on your mobile phone, it's fine. It's not going to be a deep emotional call. The next part of that telephone call is that your consultant will explain to you what's going on, why you're stuck with what you're stuck, and also what you can do to start getting past it, how you can get unstuck, what action you can take immediately that will move your life forward. Then your consultant is going to explain to you exactly how hypnotherapy would work in your specific situation, or how the coaching program would make a difference to your life. If you book a face-to-face consultation, which you can come straight in for a face-to-face consultation. There's no need to book a telephone consultation up front. Again, at the beginning of the face-to-face consultation, your consultant's going to ask you some specific questions, different questions than the ones that they will ask you on the phone, but still they will ask you everything that they need to know to understand where you're at and where you'd like to get to and what's preventing you from having that right now. The second half of the face-to-face consultation is then either hypnotherapy or a hypnosis session, so that you can have an experience of what it's like to work with a consultant in that way and make up your own mind, decide for yourself whether or not it's something that you want to do, that's something that will work for you. Now, there's a few things that I want to say, particularly about hypnotherapy. So if you have an idea about therapy, which is that somebody is asking you to talk about your father and go into all of this deep emotional stuff, that's really not what we do at Unchain Your Mind. And to give you an idea of the way that things work, I'm in a clinic room now, and this box of tissues has been sitting here for a couple of weeks at least. Very, very few people have that kind of negative emotional experience. It's the opposite. People have wonderful experiences. They experience joy and passion coming back into their lives. They experience excitement and enthusiasm. And mostly those tears are just the tears of release more than anything. People go through the hypnotherapy or the coaching aspect, and at the end of it, say, wow, thank goodness that is gone. Thank goodness I've got through that. I always say to people that the objective of every single session is that you walk out feeling better than when you walked in. Sometimes with some kinds of therapy, you can go in, you're having a great day, and they just remind you of all of the stuff that's happened and all of the things that you're struggling with in your life, and you walk out feeling rubbish. The way that we work is very, very different. You can walk in here feeling any way at all, but we guarantee pretty much that you can walk out feeling much better, much lighter, much happier, much more relaxed, and much more optimistic about what you can have in your life and what you can achieve. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions at all about how the process works, book a telephone call and we'll be able to explain it to you in person and how it will work for your very unique and specific circumstances. So scroll down, you'll find the links to book a call. Just a little bit beneath this video, you'll also find the links to come straight in for a face-to-face session so that you can get started straight away.